Red Bull Arena in Harrison, New Jersey. It is Atlanta United Unified Soccer presented by Gallagher. Today, it is the Atlanta United Unified squad going up against the homestanding New York Red Bulls. Thanks for accessing us here on the Atlanta United YouTube channel. Jason Longshore is going to be with us in just a second. I'm John Nelson. Thanks for hanging out with us here for the broadcast today. Jason, it's match number 2 for the Atlanta United Unified squad this year.
Yeah, different setup today as well. It's going to be a 7v7 match, a little bit smaller field, expecting more goals in this one today.
After the home match, it was against Charlotte's Unified team. The first trip for the Atlanta United Unified squad up here to the Tri-State, and it's been a very quick experience, but it's a very cool experience for the team as well.
Yeah, team came up with the first team on the same flight. Had an opportunity to interact with some of the Red Bulls players yesterday as well. Normal game day environment here for the Atlanta United Unified team. It's awesome to see them get this opportunity to experience this in a cool arena like Red Bull Arena.
And at the same time, thanks to our friends with New York Red Bulls who are going to be watching as well and being tapped into the experience here. So let's get into kind of the rules here as we go. It's 2 20-minute halves, 5-minute intermission, but it's going to be, as you mentioned, a little different with the approach today, 7v7, 9v9 last time around against Charlotte.
The 7v7 and smaller goals to work with as well. You can see that the one touch line is going to be the midfield line on the full-size field. The other touch line is going to be the top of the 18, and cones will mark it all the way to the full-size touch lines on the big field, which is the end line. The goals are smaller, but it's a smaller space. I think the biggest difference from that game against Charlotte, which was played on the full field at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, full 11v11, I think the smaller space should promote more shots, more opportunities, and more goals.
We'll go through some of the rules and some of the other aspects of today's match as we go here, but just as a reminder for the Atlanta United Unified team, they expanded this year to include players from 2 counties in Georgia, comprised of players from Cobb County Special Olympics, North Fulton Unified in Fulton County. The team is composed of 8 athletes, 10 partners ranging from the ages of 16 to 25. They train at the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta training ground once a week throughout the season, scrimmaging against other Unified teams, Atlanta United staff, and the first team coaching staff during the year. Season runs from February to the season finale in September in Dallas, Texas, against the FC Dallas squad. Unified signing day, once again, a really cool event where the Unified team was unveiled, signed their contracts, met their ambassadors as well. The Atlanta United players also a part of this when it comes to advice and being there for the Unified players.
We'll get you the New York Red Bulls lineup when they come out on the field. With the change from originally we were going to do 9v9 today, now we're on the smaller size. The 7 players for Atlanta United, which will be starting today. Aiden Hester is starting in goal. Angelina Perez, number 16. Sam Hannington, number 8. Tatiana Rendon, number 99. Or sorry, these are the starters for the Red Bulls. Aiden Hester in goal, Angelina Perez, Sam Hannington, Tatiana Rendon, Drew Pisoni, Eleanor Malden, Scott Van Wert, and Dylan Budd. And on the Atlanta United side, see if we have the lineups for them. We do not yet, because there is a little bit of a change. So it's going to be 7v7, so it's not going to be the 9v9 starters. We know that Derek Harden is starting in goal, and Alex Evans, Joe VR, Grace Chaplin, Xavier Hairston, Emma Sim. Yep. I'm trying to get the last number. We'll catch it as we get started. Let's kick it.
Heading from top to bottom, you see Atlanta United in their 5 stripes outfits. They're going to be working from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen, as you're watching here. Red Bulls in their home reds with the home yellows with the red numbers and letters. They're going to be working from top to bottom here in the first 20 minutes.
Alex Eberle is the last starter for Atlanta United. Eberle just knocks that one down for Sim.
Sim works her way through to Hairston. Hairston's shot was blocked.
Good block at the top of the goal area there.
Drew Pisoni had possession for Red Bulls. And here comes Atlanta United once again. Work through the back. Grace Chaplin being able to work it. Nice ball right there into the middle, just in front of net, but Red Bulls defense was there, and they'll regroup and work their way from top to bottom again.
Red Bulls find Hannington. He tries to turn.
Alex Evans tried a bit of a step over and cut it to the inside. Here comes Red Bulls again. Pisoni, you can't miss him because he's got the backward hat on today. Working his way down the attacking right-hand side, pulls it back. Pressure from Atlanta United, back to Pisoni. Sim there in defense for Atlanta United. Pass into the middle. Grace Chaplin there to intercept.
Good interception from Chaplin as she leads the break.
Looking for Hairston. Xavier on the left. Pisoni there to defend. Lays it back, looking for Eberle. Eberle works away from the double team. Back to Sim.
So smart on possession there to keep it by Eberle.
First shot and into the side netting. The first chance was there for Alex Evans as we're 2 minutes in. Atlanta United that close to getting the first goal on the board.
Evans trying to go near post that time with the quick shot. High pressure from Hairston. Almost forces the turnover.
Red Bulls trying to work their way up the attacking left-hand side into the corner. Chaplin there in pursuit defensively. Does well to stand up the Red Bulls player. Into the middle to Emma Sim. Sim had help from Evans. Over to Hairston. Hairston wanted to go with the left, just misses to the near post, up and over the net, goal kick.
Hairston took that shot from about 10 yards out over on the left side. With the smaller goals, it's a challenge because the smaller field will give you more opportunities at goal, but you've got to be more precise on the shots. Hairston trying to pick out that near post upper corner.
Pressure from Atlanta United. Red Bulls trying to work their way up the left-hand side. Losing possession of Red Bulls. Pressure was there from Alex Evans on the left. It'll be a throw for Atlanta United. Joe VR brings it back in to Chaplin. Chaplin looking long for Hairston. Great ball. Stood up by the defense for Red Bulls, and here they come back. Working it backward.
Ellie Malden with that good defensive play for the Red Bulls. Here comes Eberle down the left.
Eberle wanted to fire with the left, regains possession. He's got Hairston off to his right. Pisoni was there. Regains a chance there once again was Alex Eberle. Misses to the near post once again. That's 3 times in the last minute and a half that Atlanta United, the unified team, has had a shot on net against Red Bulls here.
Eberle's just relentless on the left side. Always going, trying to look for that opportunity to shoot. It's Eberle trying to mark Pisoni right now. Turnover.
Hairston blocked. Here comes Chaplin trying to get a second chance.
Good save by Aiden Hester.
Chaplin to Hairston once more. Pisoni is there to defend. There's Alex Eberle. Atlanta United with the pressure. Eberle regains his footing. Pisoni is there. But Alex loses possession. It goes over to Red Bulls.
So good on the spin, Eberle. Couldn't quite keep that one inside the narrow confines. Full sail changes here from the Red Bulls.
After just under 5 minutes of action. And the substitutes are all at once. Traditionally, rules are it's every 10 minutes. With conditions being what they are, completely understandable. It's a thick day here in Harrison, New Jersey. Chaplin looks to Evans. Evans tries to get away from the defender in the form of Ben Hauser, who's now in the game. Hauser Bumps Alex Evans off the ball, but here comes Grace Chaplin again regaining possession for Atlanta United. Into the middle, Hairston is there with the left. Follow-up is blocked again. 2 blocks for Red Bulls. Hairston tracks it down in the corner. Emma Sim.
2 big saves from Aiden Hester.
Joe VR looking. Hairston again turns, tries to chip, just missed to the far post.
Couldn't quite get the connection on the turn with the right foot, Xavier Hairston. Couple of nice saves by Hester, and it'll be a corner for Atlanta. It took a deflection, that's why it was wide.
Joe VR directing a little traffic into Hairston. Big save once again for Red Bulls and cleared.
Hester standing on his head in goal so far.
Atlanta United backtracking well. Emma Sim into the middle. Alex Eberle initially lost possession, goes up against 2 Red Bulls players, regains it. But the defense is there for Red Bulls to stand up, and the back and forth continues with these 2 sides. Outlet down the right-hand side from John Thomas. Sim was there to defend. Gains possession. Sends it into the middle to Chaplin. Gets away from 2, if not 3 Red Bulls players. And up the left-hand side, Joe VR. Sim looking into the middle. Red Bulls have possession again. John Thomas had it, lost it. Chaplin converges. Opportunity here for Red Bulls. Chaplin keeps possession for Atlanta United, up to Emma Sim up the left-hand side. Ben Hauser there for Red Bulls. And it's going to stick with Red Bulls.
Good block from Eberle. Red Bulls with fresh legs on the field. They're going to look for this kick in, try to find an option down the line.
Into the corner. Sim defending. Gains possession for Atlanta United. Back to VR. VR sends it forward long with the left. Hairston tries to track it down. He looks like he will. And the shot blocked again by the defense in the net for Red Bulls. Another big save.
Aiden Hester with another save. That's 5 in the first half already.
Chaplin was looking to drive on Ben Hauser. Hauser clears it away, so it'll be a kick in for Emma Sim. Chaplin over to Alex Evans on the right. Misses to the near post. Goal kick here. We're halfway through the 9th minute. Goalless here in Harrison, New Jersey.
Evans tried to go quick that time and beat Hester on the near side.
Charging off the goal kick. Alex Evans wanted to try to get another opportunity for Atlanta United. Goes over the end line once again. Goal kick.
Evans has done something that I will never do. He's been hang gliding.
Yeah.
I am not hang gliding.
No.
Alex, you can tell me all about it. I am not going hang gliding with you.
Substitutions for both sides now. And once again, you'll see that in the unified matches, there will be wholesale substitutions. It won't be one at a time. So you'll see groups come on and groups come off as we go. Anthony Hernandez now in for Atlanta United for Atlanta United's unified team. Nick VR stands up Chris Levin for Red Bulls to gain possession for Atlanta United. The left-hand side.
Liam Stewart trying to turn the corner. Couldn't quite make it around that outside. Stewart really good in the attack for Atlanta United. He's going to work it down the left side coming into the game here midway through the first half.
Halfway through. Goalless here in Harrison, New Jersey. Once again, remember, 2 20-minute halves. Have a 5-minute intermission as a part of it. Kick in almost intercepted by Atlanta United. But the pressure was there from Dylan Lenza to gain possession back for Atlanta United. Lenza charges over the middle. Over to the right-hand side, just missing once again to the near post. Stephen Russell with his first touch and chance. Halfway through the 11th minute, still no score.
The attack a little bit different now for Atlanta United with Russell and Stewart up top. Two wider forwards looking for their options with Lenza pulling the strings.
Lenza looked to his left, intercepted by Red Bulls. They're looking to build up. Lenza there for the interception. And the big left, that time by Anthony Hernandez, was wide to the near post. Once again, goal kick for Red Bulls.
Well struck with the left foot by Hernandez. Can get it on frame. It's going to take a good opportunity here to beat Aiden Hester.
Ike Eisworth with his first touch and involvement. Lenza looked to his right, charges to his left. Red Bulls gaining possession. Lenza working quickly. Back to Eisworth in the middle. Eisworth does a little surveying up the right-hand side. Russell chipped it into the middle. Red Bulls defense was there. Eisworth nicely done there to shield. Regain possession back for the visitors. Nick VR. Dylan Lenza with a lot of room. Lenza off to the left. Chance was there and just missed on the connection. It'll be another goal kick for Red Bulls here as we're coming up on the 13th minute.
Good idea there from Lenza, drawing everybody to one side. Liam Stewart found a really good pocket of space. Hitting that first time, it's a difficult skill. Couldn't quite pull it off that time, Liam Stewart.
Lenza. Good work. Look to Eisworth. Eisworth. And missed once again. Close call once again. Anthony Hernandez with the connection was looking near post. Misses it. Another goal kick.
Trying to load up the left foot. Anthony Hernandez might have an interception here. Shot blocked.
Blocked. And here comes Red Bulls once again. Aiden Pisoni. Eisworth once again for Atlanta United in possession. Nick VR. Dylan Lenza in the middle. Back to Nick. Nick looking all the way to the left. Chance was there, and the save is made by Red Bulls once again.
Atlanta finding space, switching the point of attack side to side. Stewart that time just popped it up a little bit, and Hester was able to make another save, his sixth of the first half.
Russell wants to pull the trigger. Another block by that back line of Red Bulls. Russell keeps it from going out. Luke Flagg is there for Red Bulls. Work down the left-hand side, but VR is there to intercept for Atlanta United. Down the middle, looking for Hernandez, and the goal for Atlanta United halfway through the 14th. And it is 1-0 to the visitors.
The interception in the middle, and Hernandez took up a really good spot through the middle. Wanted another opportunity with that left foot. No hesitation from Anthony Hernandez. Great goal to get Atlanta on the board.
Anthony Hernandez with the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration.
I got to talk to Anthony about that.
You going to give him a Messi celebration to work on?
Yeah. We're going to have to come up with a Lionel Messi celebration, or maybe a Yorgos Yakimakis celebration to work on.
I like that one. Red Bulls working their way up the middle. Hannington with possession over to the right-hand side. He'll keep it. Pressure from Dylan Lenza. Turnover. Hernandez wanted to wind up from almost halfway.
Almost found Stewart down the left. Lenza intercepts. Here's Stewart.
Stewart with the outside of the right off the post. Chance was there for goal number 2 in short order, but it's going to stick with Atlanta United on the corner.
That's such a difficult turn from Stewart, and he's able to hit it with the outside of the right foot off the outside of the post. Hester got a touch to it. Corner, here we go.
Lenza into the middle. Wanted to leave it for a cutter in behind. Red Bulls clear. Good spin away by Nick VR there to keep possession. Hernandez to Dylan Lenza. Lenza. Stewart, and another big save in close range for Red Bulls number 7.
Aiden Hester, so brave in goal, coming off his line.
And another goal for Hernandez, and it's 2.
Hernandez just doesn't give up on the play. Read it well, jumped in the passing lane, and in the left foot. Goal number 2 for Anthony Hernandez, and Atlanta up 2-0.
2 goals in 2 minutes. Hernandez with the natural brace. And Atlanta United's unified team on the road. 2 goals on the board in short order. Their first ever trip to Red Bull Arena. Ben Barrett with his first touch for Atlanta United. Daniel Urshansky now in the game. Urshansky with the kick in. Finds Savion Brown. Brown loses possession with the tough Red Bulls defense. And Stephen Russell couldn't charge into the middle. Once again, the defense was there for Red Bulls here halfway through the 17th minute. Kick in into the middle. Chance for Stewart off the post, and it kicked back out. Russell had the second chance cleared away by the defense for Red Bulls. Ben Barrett keeps possession to Urshansky. And losing possession on the touch, Anthony Hernandez, but it was that close to a third goal on the board for Atlanta United.
Hernandez just trying to turn the corner there. Couldn't quite get his left boot wrapped around it. Stewart's hit the post twice. Hernandez has had 2 goals. Atlanta really pinning the Red Bulls in right now.
Urshansky looking for Stewart on the cut. Hernandez, ball pops up into the air, and it's going to be a corner. Last touched by the Red Bulls defense here. 2.5 minutes to go here, first half.
That might be a little fortunate that time. The clearance came back off of Hernandez. Might have taken a touch on the way through off the defender. Atlanta gets an opportunity from the corner.
Urshansky looking for both Stewart and Russell. Through them both, and it's going to be a Red Bull kick in.
Urshansky just trying to put that into the mixer and let somebody deflect it in.
Kicked in long distance by Red Bulls into the corner. Shepherded out nicely by Urshansky, so kick in quickly for Atlanta United.
Intercepted though, here come the Red Bulls.
Red Bulls trying to work it down the middle in a 1-2. Looking to complete the pass to Chris Levin. Back and forth is there. Bennett getting out of trouble. Gets away from the double team, Levin included. Urshansky gets away from Levin. Nice ball up the left-hand side. A lot on it, though, past Hernandez, and it will be a goal kick for Red Bulls here. About 1.5 minutes to go first half.
It's been a good start for Atlanta United. Marty Jellamy's team really showing the coaching work that Jellamy and his staff have put in. Really good game plan coming into this, and you're getting a lot of contributions off of the bench as well. Savion Brown forces a turnover that sequence.
Looking for Stewart, shot up and over on the near side, looking near post by Hernandez into the final minute here in the first half. Working up the middle, Hernandez intercepted. Couldn't quite keep possession. Red Bulls looking for one last rush here in the final 30 seconds. Pizzoni doing some surveying, looking into the middle. Found the target, looking down the left-hand side. Great work there to double back and defend was Bennett. Keeping Red Bulls off the board here in the final 20 seconds. Bennett sweeps it up the middle. Red Bulls there to defend, sending it long once again, looking for Levin. Big hop was there. Red Bulls gained possession again. Bennett through ball looking. He's got Hernandez. Hernandez right at the edge of the 20 minutes. Couldn't get the shot away, and that's the first 20 minutes on the board, but it has been A first half where Anthony Hernandez has been very, very busy on the score sheet.
2 goals for Anthony Hernandez, 2 posts hit for Liam Stewart. Really good half for Atlanta. Hernandez has been the star, but it's been a complete team effort from Atlanta United's unified team. Great start, 20 more minutes to close it out.
When we will come back right at the beginning of the second half to take you through the second 20 minutes. You're watching Atlanta United Unified Soccer presented by our friends in Gallagher. Stick and stay. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Cross, shot, score! Tyler Wolff has done it again! Here comes Osvaldo Alonso for the first time in 14 and a half months. Dribbles and shoots, kick save, and Right side of the second. Cross deflection for Andrew Gutman. Into the box. Cross. Shot. Score! Tyler Wolff has done it again. Here comes Osvaldo Alonso for the first time in 14 and a half months. Shoots and dribbles and shoots. Kick save. Suzanne.
Welcome back to Red Bull Arena. Second half underway. Atlanta United's Unified team up 2-0 over Red Bulls Unified. Atlanta United charging up the right-hand side to start things off here in the second 20 minutes. Picked off by Red Bulls and Sam Hannington up the left-hand side. As you notice, the teams have flipped their ways of attack. Red Bulls going from the bottom of the screen to the top here in the second 20 minutes. Atlanta United will be working from top to bottom. And we've also shifted the goals from the left-hand side of the pitch to the right-hand side of the pitch here at Red Bull Arena here for the second 20.
Pass forward to Eberle. Nice turn.
Eberle winds up with the left, and the grab is there by Pisoni, who is now in net here for the second half. Eberle wanted to fire up one more time, but there was Scott Van Wert working his way up the middle. Nice through ball there, but intercepted by VR for Atlanta United.
Trying to connect with John Thomas on the right side for the Red Bulls.
Eberle looks at Van Wert. Also looks at Ben Hauser. Tries to get around Hauser. He does. Wants to get that left up again. And Pisoni is there for the grab and the save. Here comes Van Wert for Red Bulls.
This is nice work by Eberle turning that corner. He's got such a nice left foot. Here comes Thomas.
Thomas takes a peek into the middle. Stood up by Chaplin. And goes over the end line. So it'll be a goal kick for Derek Harden and Atlanta United's Unified team here. Minute and 40 seconds into the second half, up 2-0.
Eberle was one of the standouts in the game with Charlotte earlier in the season. So committed to Atlanta United, he has the club's crest tattooed on his leg.
And I will say this, last night as a part of the experience of coming up here to the Tri-State, Alex was trying his darndest to win at bowling last night. And the lane that he was in, lane 15, had a lot of heavyweights, and Alex was really doing well there. Hairston, double teamed with the left off the post. Van Wert trying to get it away from Chaplin. Eberle a little closer. And it's going to be a goal kick. Another chance for Atlanta United Unified.
Yeah, a little spice on that cross from Chaplin. Eberle tried to bring it down and turn. Hairston with a great shot through traffic off the base of the post.
Pizzoni working his way up through. Ben Hauser with the long ball looking for Thomas. VR was there for Atlanta United. Here comes Chaplin again. Pass deflected. Eberle couldn't keep control of it. Here comes Red Bulls once again, but working quickly. Atlanta United. The back and forth with Alex Evans. Evans has a little bit of room down the right-hand side. Closed off. Hairston wants to turn on Van Wert. Want to wind up that left again. Chaplin looking for Eberle, and too much on it. And it's going to be another goal kick for Red Bulls as we're 3.5 minutes into the second half. Atlanta United up 2-0.
Good ideas, though, with Evans and Hairston and Eberle just kind of pinning the Red Bulls in. Chaplin trying to pick that through ball out. Not a ton of space to work with, but a good start to the second half for Atlanta.
Long ball from Hauser to Thomas. Thomas forward. Hannington, can he track it down in time? No, it's going to be a goal kick for Atlanta United once again.
Nice ball forward by Thomas trying to spring Hannington. Atlanta had it under control. Derek Harden in goal.
A lot of room up the middle for Atlanta United in VR. Surveying the defense for Red Bull. Still more space. Going to go ahead and keep running toward net. Wanted to drop it off for Hairston. Eberle gains possession. Wanted to cut it inside with the left wide to the near post. Goal kick for Red Bulls.
Good spacing that time. Evans realized that it was crowded in the middle, kind of flared out to the right side to open up some space for Hairston for VR on the dribble. Didn't quite come off, but Evans forces a turnover here in the middle third.
Van Wert picks it back up for Red Bulls. He's got some room down the left-hand side. Has Thomas in the middle if he wants. Brings it to the middle himself. Thomas over to his right. That's where he's looking. Thomas to the inside. Red Bulls trying to direct a little traffic. Nicely done there on the turn. Hannington into the middle. Stood up twice. Nicely done there by Atlanta United.
Chaplin with a great defensive play on Thomas.
Eberle has Hairston in front. Past Fleidner. And it's going to be a goal kick. Alex Eberle couldn't keep control of it. Battling Fleidner down the left-hand side.
The change of pace for Eberle. He was able to slow down just a little bit there and then hit the gas and almost get around the corner, but the recovery from Fleidner kept that cross from coming in. Fresh legs for the Red Bulls now. Wholesale changes. So once again, we'll let you know who's in for Red Bulls as they are active in the process. And once again, thanks to our friends with the Red Bulls who are sharing the experience with us today on their social media platforms. And thanks to everybody who's watching us on the Atlanta United YouTube channel today. Alongside Jason Longshore, John Nelson here hanging out with you. Atlanta United's unified team with a 2-0 lead here, 6 minutes into the second half. Hairston tried to turn on Stanilius, was stood up. Evans. Sim has Eberle in front. Chipped into the middle. Levin is there, but once again Atlanta United regaining possession. Eberle wanted to work his way past Aiden Pisoni. Misses to the near post one more time. Once again, getting closer for Eberle. Goal kick once again for Red Bulls. Eberle is just scrappy on that left side.
Pisoni up to Levin, but picking it off is Alex Evans. Levin sticking with it, though, for Red Bulls. Into the middle, possession lost. Levin tried to regain. VR. Eberle lets it go through to Hairston. Hairston winds up with the right, and the save is there by Pisoni. It'll be a corner for Atlanta United.
Such a quick release from Hairston. He doesn't need a lot of room to get power on the shot. It's such a fast backlift to just get his leg back and through it. He can go with the right or the left foot. Really impressive up top today, Xavier Hairston.
Joe VR looking, and it goes right on to Pisoni. Easy grab right there at the near post. And Red Bulls will start it up again.
Hairston almost forced the turnover. He played in the Unified All-Star game last year in Minnesota. Liam Stewart will represent Atlanta this year.
Big run for Levin up the left-hand side, getting past Maggie Williams, but Williams sticking with it defensively. It's going to be a corner for Red Bulls here early in the 9th minute of the second half.
Williams never gave up on the play.
Isabel Noonan checking in for Red Bulls. Changing out for Angelina Perez. Corner. Up and through.
Sim knocked it down. Good defensive work.
Eberle with a head of steam. He finds Hairston. Hairston has two defenders in front. Does he cut between them? Yes, he does. Wants to set up the left, and Pisoni is there.
Just didn't quite catch that one, Hairston, as he did everything right to get it over to the left foot and get the angle for the shot. Great defensive work on the counter pressure, though, to win it back.
Evans, the right-hand side. Stanilius was there to defend into the middle. Eberle blocked. Red Bulls chasing after it. It's going to be a corner. Last touched by Red Bulls there on the defense. Tatiana Rendon was there to keep Eberle from scoring, but it'll be a corner. Wholesale changes now for Atlanta United's unified team.
Love that cross from Evans, trying to pick out Eberle, who brought it down in traffic. Now we'll see how Atlanta lines up. Hernandez back into the match, looking for the hat trick.
Like Eisworth directing a little traffic. That's where he goes. Bennett. Chance was there for Liam Stewart, but here comes Red Bulls. Defense is there to stand him up once again. Chance for Atlanta United, and missing to the near post once again. The chance was there for Atlanta United. Liam Stewart.
Stewart, the movement off the ball, really good from him to open up space. And as you're seeing with Atlanta, everybody in the attack, they all have to defend, making it difficult for Red Bulls to get out of their own defensive third.
Stewart there for Atlanta United. Pisoni had to go out and reach for it. John Thomas there for Red Bulls, but here comes Hernandez with the chance. Poked away at the last by Red Bulls.
Nice work on the dribble.
Into the middle for Steven Russell. Here comes John Thomas with a lot of space for Red Bulls now. And he was stood up by Nick VR. Kick in quickly by Atlanta United here. Just about 9 minutes to go. Stewart just shy, just misses to the near post into the side netting.
Ran out of space that time, Stewart, but you see his movement off the ball. Starts inside and always pops up to the outside. Really impressed with how he's finding space.
Pisoni looking for Luke Flagg, couldn't connect. Hernandez off the kick in. Winds up with the left, misses to the near post. He was looking for the hat trick.
You're on a hat trick and you've scored 2 goals like Hernandez. You've got the green light anywhere inside the attacking half.
You know it. Flagg looking for Thomas up the left-hand side. Defense was there in the form of Ike Eisworth for Atlanta United. Hernandez is with Russell. Wanted to wind up into the middle. Liam Stewart tried to turn, but Pisoni got there first.
Pisoni pounces on that. Stewart in traffic just couldn't get the shot off quickly, but he forces another turnover.
Another chance for Stewart. Cuts it back, wants to set up the right, and he does! Liam Stewart, halfway through the 33rd minute, gets a goal on the board. He gets a ride. Tried to get a ride going with Dylan Lenza.
What a goal from Liam Stewart. He had been so close in the first half with 2 hitting the post. The composure inside the box from Stewart, had the breakaway, didn't rush it, picked out his spot and slammed it home. Great goal from the All-Star Liam Stewart to put Atlanta up 3-0.
But he and Dylan Lenza, they got to work on that celebration and the timing, though.
I'm putting it on Dylan. Dylan's got to make sure that the All-Star doesn't fall down off his back.
Treat the All-Star properly.
Yes.
Here comes Atlanta United again. Trying to push through the double team. As Luke Flagg was a part of. Eisworth. Past Thomas to Stewart.
Stewart's popping up outside once again. His movement is so good.
Eisworth lost possession initially, regained it. Hernandez tried to regain as well off the second chance. Flagg was there for Red Bulls. Pressure from Atlanta United, regains. Thought about setting up the right, looking for Liam. John Thomas was there for Red Bulls. Van Wert tries to get past the defensive Nick VR. VR gets a little help, and here comes Atlanta United. Nice flick forward. Thomas is there, though, for Red Bulls. Or Van Wert's there for Red Bulls. Into the middle. Stewart now on the right-hand side. Looking for the pass back. The defense was there for Red Bulls coming forward. Hannington, long ball over the top. Chances here for Red Bulls, but nicely done by VR to shoulder off the opportunity. And it's still nothing on the board for Red Bulls with 5.5 to go.
Red Bulls will have a corner. Nice defensive work from VR, but the ball over the top from Hannington to Thomas. Excellent.
Substitutions both sides. Tatiana Rendon about ready to take the corner for Red Bulls. 2 goals in the first half from Hernandez. Stewart in the 33rd. Atlanta United Unified team leading by the score of 3-0. Hannington looking into the middle. Finds Van Wert. Van Wert was looking for Rendon. Working up the left-hand side, Savion Brown. Red Bulls defense is there to stand up that charge. Van Wert
there with Russell and Pisoni.
Savion Brown trying to regain possession for Atlanta United. Does so twice. Now he's on the right-hand side. Slips on the surface, trying to complete it to Stewart. Stewart keeps possession, looking centrally. Lenza around Hernandez. Wanted to chip it into the middle with the right. Red Bulls defense was there to stand up that rush in the form of Aiden Pisoni for a kick-in. Lenza, near post, sends it back. Chance for Stewart. Defense closing, and Hernandez couldn't quite get it into the near post. It'll be a goal kick with about 4 minutes to go.
Hernandez still looking for that hat trick.
Here comes the pressure. Red Bulls getting out of it. They really do down the right-hand side. Van Wert. Defense is there for Atlanta United. Well done there to regain possession by the Five Stripes. Dylan Lenza again on the charge. Cuts it into on his right. Trying to go through, looking for Russell. Van Wert is there for Red Bulls, but nicely done by Urshansky to keep that rush from happening. Quick kick in. Hernandez just missed upper corner to the near post for the hat trick with 3 to go.
So close there. Hernandez, second year with Atlanta United's unified team. Came to Atlanta from Houston. Maybe a little bit of TAM in that deal.
I think so.
It's been TAM well spent. 2 goals for Hernandez today.
Savion Brown having to shield his eyes as they're looking into the afternoon sun. Chance for Red Bulls, but Savion nicely done to regain possession on the defense.
Love the never say die there from Brown. Couldn't quite get the ball out of his feet the way he wanted, turned it over, but is able to win it back immediately and then clear it long up the right side.
Levin on the kick in, looking into the middle, up and over past Van Wert. Van Wert gains possession for Red Bulls, looking into the middle. Hannington, first save chance is there for Atlanta United. Nicely done by Derek Harden.
Derek Harden trying to keep his second straight clean sheet. It's really difficult when you don't see a lot of shots and then you're called upon to make a big save late. Harden responds to the challenge.
Russell tried to wind up with the left, didn't get it all 100%. Easy pickup by Pisoni. Here comes Thomas again up the left-hand side with about a minute and a half to go. Stewart back on defense, but here comes Hannington now for Red Bulls. 2-on-1. Pass over to Van Wert and in. Scott Van Wert with the goal for Red Bulls with about a minute 20 to go. And the home side gets on the board 3-1.
Red Bulls got the break that they wanted. They got the numerical superiority that they wanted. They're finally able to beat Derek Harden. 3-1 lead for Atlanta. Work to do to see it out.
So let's see what Atlanta United can do now here in the final minute. Once again, 2 20-minute halves. 2-0 at the break, a third one on the board from Liam Stewart. Well done there by Maggie Williams to regain possession. Atlanta United chases after that fourth goal. Russell couldn't quite get the turn. And here comes Atlanta United once again. Into the middle looking for Stewart. Defense is there in the form of Malden. Malden loses it. Stewart cuts it back to his left. Chance was there. 5 bodies in trying to regain possession. A lot of back and forth. Thomas loses it.
Russell almost got that space for the shot. Good work by Atlanta in the attack. This trio with Russell and Hernandez and Stewart been really effective today.
Deep kick in for Red Bulls, and that'll do it. So the first trip to the Tri-State for the Atlanta United Unified squad ends up in a 3-1 win. Once again, another great team performance from Marty Jellamy and his group.
1-0-1 now on the season. Atlanta United's Unified team. Really difficult to go on the road and get wins, and they come up here and dominate the game. Really strong performance, led by the 2-goal scorer, Hernandez, and Liam Stewart just relentless. Hit the post twice, finally got the goal. Good performances all around. Alex Eberle, we talked a lot about him just creating havoc on the left side of the field. Grace Chaplin really organizing things in the back with both of the VRs. Great stuff, great performance from Atlanta United. Great performance from both teams. The Red Bulls did not give up in this. They got a goal late, just ran out of time on the comeback attempt. But really well-played game, great spirit in it, hard fought, but never got chippy or anything. Just a really good match.
Once again, thanks to our hosts here at Red Bull Arena, New York Red Bulls. Thanks for sharing the experience on your social media today. For Jason, I'm John. Thanks for hanging out with us for another successful venture with Atlanta United Unified team presented by our friends at Gallagher. Your final score, Atlanta United Unified 3, Red Bulls 1. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Atlanta United and ATLUTD.com.
Here comes Osvaldo Alonso for the first time in 14 and a half months. Dribbles and